Greetings, fellow Fright Fiends. It's your buddy Boogeyman Ben here for another episode of Boogeyman Ben's Horror Zone. And of course, I'm not in the horror zone again. But this is a subject that I really wanted to talk about because the trailer just dropped today for the remake of Pet Sematary. This is a project that I have long been following, and not for reasons many people may think. The original Pet Sematary is one of my favorite films of all time. It came out when I was 15 years old in 1989. Which is strange because this new one's going to drop almost exactly 30 years to the day when the original came out. It's coming out April 5th of next year. It features Jason Clarke as Louis Creed. You have John Lithgow as Judd Crandall and Amy Seimetz as Rachel Creed. The movie is directed by Kevin Kulsh and Dennis Widmeyer. They previously did Starry Eyes, which I was a big fan of. They also did the Valentine's Day segment of the film Holidays, which was an anthology horror film, and they've done several episodes of the Scream television series. So last week we had several images dropped from the new movie showcasing the Pet Sematary, several characters in the film, specifically Judd, Louis, and Ellie. Also some behind the scenes of the making of the film. They released the poster yesterday and said that the trailer was going to drop today. So the trailer dropped. I've watched it several times, and I'm not a big fan of it. No disrespect to these filmmakers or the cast. I think the cast is strong. Filmmakers, like I said, have done great work in the past, but this film did not need to be remade. The original Pet Sematary, in my opinion, is one of the best Stephen King adaptations of all time. Not only was it adapted by the master himself, but it was shot in Bangor, Maine. Bangor, Maine was a character in the film along with the fantastic cast. I don't care what anybody said. I love Dale Midkiff as Louis. I've always liked him. I don't follow his the other works that he's done. I think that Pet Sematary is the only horror film he's done, if I can recall. But I think he's fantastic in the role. I love Denise Crosby as Rachel. Absolutely love the late Fred Gwynne as Judd. No one really, in my opinion, can play this part. Even though I love John Lithgow, I just can't see anybody else playing Judd. And then Miko Hughes as Gage. What a performance they got out of that child. And just some horrific scenes. Zelda is terrifying still to this day. Church the Cat. Everything about that first film. And I think it's a really faithful adaptation to the book, which I have read. It's one of my favorite Stephen King books of all time. This new one is not shot in Maine. It was shot in Canada. So the locale for me doesn't stand out very well. Also, there's just some scenes and some dialogue that is carried over from the other film, and it's just not as strong for me. I just wanted this trailer to really show me something that made me go, oh, that's why they remade it. This is what they're going to do. And yes, there's a couple of images that are different from the film, from the previous film, and there's a couple of things that it seems like they're going to go into, like the Wendigo, which was something that wasn't really in the original film. I think that's how you pronounce it. And the creatures that live in the woods surrounding the Pet Sematary. That's something that was kind of hinted at, but not really strongly showcased in the original film. But yeah, there's just nothing really that stands out in this trailer. I just think it's pointless. It's pointless to have remade this film. The original Pet Sematary is still effective. It still evokes so much emotion when you watch it. It's scary. It's depressing. It's got some really dark comedy to it. It's a perfect film. Mary Lambert kicked the ass when directing that film, and I just really think it was a waste of time to remake Pet Sematary. Now, I will give it a chance. I'm sure there's going to be another trailer. I'm sure I'll watch it when it comes out. But I really wanted this trailer to show to me that I was wrong in my reservations about this being done, and say, okay, I can see why they did this. This is perfect. This is they're going to explore these elements, and that's why they redid it. And I just didn't see. I saw a couple things, but nothing really that really made me excited about seeing it. And I felt completely different when I saw the It trailer. When the It trailer dropped, I was a big naysayer on that one, but when that first trailer dropped, I'm like, they got this right. And I was completely proven wrong in my reservations on that one. This one, just to me right now, just looks like a carbon copy of the original with maybe a couple of new elements thrown in. And that's all I'm going to say about that, but I'm curious if anybody else has seen the trailer and what they think about it. Let me know in the comments section below. Would love to hear from everyone. Thanks so much for watching this, and stay tuned for some great stuff coming real soon. Take it easy. Stay scared as always. Peace.